December 2008. Bernie Madoff drops a bomb. It's all a lie, one big lie. $65 billion, zero trades. This is the story of history's greatest financial illusion and how it unraveled in a single sentence. To understand the con, you have to understand the man and how he built trust before he broke it. Before Bernie Madoff became the human embodiment of whoops, there goes your retirement, he was something way more dangerous, a respectable guy. You see, Bernie played the long game. He built his empire wearing a tailored suit and a disarming smile. In the early 1960s, he launched Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities, LLC, with a humble $5,000. Picture it, young Bernie, fresh-faced and ambitious, making cold calls and placing trades. But here's where it gets interesting. Madoff wasn't just pretending to be legit, he was legit. For decades, he ran a bona fide brokerage business that was widely respected. In fact, he was a pioneer in electronic trading and helped shape the very fabric of modern markets. He even served as the chairman of the NASDAQ stock exchange 3 freaking times. That's not a side gig you land if people think you're running a Ponzi scheme out of your mom's basement. While his criminal scheme simmered in the background, his legitimate trading business operated in parallel. Madoff split his operations into 2 floors. Upstairs, real trades, normal stuff, people doing finance. Downstairs, a vault of fake numbers, a room full of fiction. Think of it like a financial mullet. Business in the front, Ponzi in the back. And Madoff had charisma. Oh, did he have charisma? The kind of smooth, quiet confidence that makes you feel like you're being let in on a secret. He didn't sell his fund to people. He let them beg to be let in. Exclusivity was the scam's secret sauce. You don't find Madoff, insiders used to whisper. He finds you. It was Financial Fight Club. And rule number 1, don't ask questions. Rule number 2, seriously, don't. Because if you were lucky enough to get in, you just nodded, wrote the check, and bragged about it at your country club. His early investors thought he had some kind of Wall Street wizardry, a secret sauce that somehow generated steady, eerily consistent returns, no matter what the market was doing. Up years, down years, it didn't matter. Bernie always posted gains. While others rode the Wall Street roller coaster, Madoff's numbers looked like a straight escalator to wealth. Suspicious? Sure, but also tempting. Rich people ate it up. Hedge funds, banks, celebrities, your grandma, everyone wanted in. Being a Madoff's investor wasn't just smart, it was a flex. It said, I'm rich, I'm exclusive, and I don't ask too many questions. No robes, no secret handshakes, just a magic portfolio that never lost money. Totally normal, definitely not fraud. Don't look too closely. The strategy? Brilliant. The math? Nonsense. Now let's peek inside and see how the machinery worked. Turns out, Madoff wasn't using fancy Wall Street wizardry or top-secret trading algorithms. Nope. His empire was powered by the financial equivalent of "trust me, bro." It was a good old-fashioned Ponzi scheme. Not new, not fancy. Just the classic take from Peter to pay Paul scam with extra paperwork and expensive suits. Here's the setup. Investors gave Bernie money. Bernie promised perfectly consistent returns, like 10 to 12% every year. Rain or shine, crash or boom. Madoff's magic box always made money. The secret sauce? Something called split strike conversion. Sounds fancy, right? Like a move from Mortal Kombat, Wall Street edition? But really, it was just finance gibberish, a distraction spell. Basically, shut up and let me cook. But here's the twist. He wasn't investing any of it. Instead of actually buying stocks or options, Madoff just pocketed the money. And then when clients wanted to withdraw, he paid them using funds from new investors. That's it. That's the entire scam. But Madoff didn't stop at simply recycling money. He orchestrated an entire performance to keep the illusion alive. Clients got monthly statements with fake trades that looked picture perfect, buying low, selling high, dividends rolling in on time. The timing was always suspiciously ideal. It was like watching a slot machine that only hit jackpots every single time. These reports were generated using an ancient IBM AS400, Basically, a glorified dinosaur computer. But for Madoff, it was the perfect illusion generator. It printed out fake trades so boring and normal, investors thought, ah yes, safe, boring, my favorite flavor of fraud. And Madoff wasn't doing all the legwork himself. No, he was smart enough to outsource the scam through feeder funds. Intermediaries who raised billions from institutions, celebrities, and everyday investors and funneled it right into Bernie's black hole. These feeder funds were like hype men in a rap battle, hyping up Bernie as the unbeatable genius. Some believed in him. Others just liked the paychecks. Either way, they brought in the fuel that kept the Ponzi engine roaring. But if it was that obvious, why didn't anyone stop him? Well, they tried. One man, Harry Markopoulos, sounded the alarm for years. His numbers don't add up. I can't replicate them. He's a fraud. He told the SEC. The SEC said, interesting. We'll look into it. And then they didn't. Or they did, badly. They asked Madoff for his trading records. He handed them fake ones, and they went, wow, what a responsible man. They gave him a metaphorical gold star and sent him on his way. This wasn't just a failure of regulation. It was a failure of imagination. Nobody could believe someone so respected, so connected, could be so fundamentally fraudulent. Until the market collapsed and the magic ran out. Cue the ominous music. It's 2008, and the global economy is basically a dumpster fire rolling downhill. Lehman Brothers? Gone. Housing bubble? Burst. Stocks? Plummeting like a Wile E. Coyote cartoon. It was chaos. And in the middle of it all, Madoff's investors, once loyal and quiet, started panicking. They wanted their money back. But here's the problem. Madoff didn't have it. His whole empire relied on new money flowing in to pay off old money going out. But in a crisis, new money dries up. Withdrawals skyrocketed. Bernie faced $7 billion in redemption requests and had just a few $100 million in actual cash. And that's when the illusion started cracking. Behind the curtain, not a wizard, just a guy with empty pockets and a whole lot of fake math. On December 10th, 2008, Bernie invited his two sons, Mark and Andrew, into a quiet room. These sons were executives in his firm, but not part of the fraud. And then, without ceremony, he said, "It's all one big lie." Imagine hearing that from your father, your boss, someone you trusted your whole life. No elaborate confession, no sob story, just cold, clinical truth. And to their credit, the sons didn't hesitate. They lawyered up, and the very next day they turned him in, December 11th.
Ding dong, FBI calling.
Madoff greeted them at the door like a man accepting his fate.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness.
When the smoke cleared, Bernie Madoff wasn't just a disgraced financier. He was the face of a broken system. In June 2009, Madoff stood in court and pled guilty to 11 federal felonies. He didn't beg. He didn't deny. He took it all on the chin. The judge handed down a 150 years in prison, a sentence so long it basically said, "You broke capitalism. Please rot accordingly." Meanwhile, the SEC got torched. Congressional hearings tore into the agency's failures. The government launched reforms, more resources for oversight, stronger whistleblower protections, and a new skepticism toward any investment firm promising steady, too good to be true returns. And culturally, Madoff became a symbol, a boogeyman, the ultimate cautionary tale. Books, interviews, dramatizations flooded the market. Robert De Niro played him in HBO's The Wizard of Lies. Netflix released Madoff, the monster of Wall Street. He was no longer a man. He was myth, media, and metaphor. Bernie Madoff died in federal prison in April 2021 at the age of 82, reportedly from kidney disease. It was quiet. No tributes, no mourning. Just a final period on a very long, very crooked sentence. The story of Bernie Madoff isn't just about fraud. It's about trust, about how easily a well-tailored lie can seduce even the smartest people in the room. It exposed a truth far more unsettling than any one man's deception. That sometimes, the greatest danger isn't the villain you can see, but the one hiding behind a smile, a title, and a spotless record. And maybe, just maybe, the next time someone promises you the world with no risk, you'll remember the man who already sold it, one lie at a time. If you found this story as wild, haunting, and fascinating as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Next time, we're diving into another con that makes Madoff look like an amateur. And hey, share this video with a friend? Just maybe, you'll save them from the next too good to be true promise.